What is going on, everybody? Welcome to an edition of the MLB Live Play-by-Play streams. I know it's been a hot minute because obviously with myself and Tyler's attention from the MLB has been diverted. But hey, we're back at it again for the Yankees and Royals, and then Sunday we'll be back for Dodgers Giants. But looking at the lineup for the Yankees, for those who are wondering, Goldschmidt leading off, then Trent Grisham second, DH Judge hitting third. Bellinger right now in the 4-hole. Shortstop, Anthony Volpe hitting fifth. Jazz Chisholm Jr. playing second base, hitting sixth. You have Jason Dominguez in the seventh. LeMahieu eighth. And then you have Austin Wells doing the catching behind the plate for hitting the 9-hole. Okay, looks like we're ready to get ready for first pitch from Cameron. It is a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes at 92 off that fastball. So far, a 312 batting average for Goldschmidt. Takes the pitch number 2 in there for even count. 1 ball, 1 strike. So far in 64 games, hitting 312 with 7 homers, 29 runs batted in for Paul Goldschmidt. That's chopped on the ground is short. Easy play for Witt Jr. for out number 1 here in the top of the first. So 3 pitches, 1 out for the Royals defense. And a nice little look at Kauffman Stadium, especially from the left field wall. Now we got Trent Grisham so far hitting 240 on the year. Takes the first pitch from Cameron. It's a bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes off the fastball. That's time at 93 from the good old left-hander. So far, 13 homers, 27 runs batted in. Days just misses high. 2 balls, no strikes from Cameron on Trent Grisham so far with a 240 average with an 825 OPS on the campaign. And the 2-0 from Cameron, that somehow just misses outside. 3 balls, no strikes. That's a bit high, ball 4. And Grisham will reach a board. Then we got Aaron Judge. So far in 64 games, hitting 396 for 23 homers, 55 runs batted in. Obviously 3 homers short behind Cal Raleigh. And the first pitch breaking ball, misses, 1 ball, no strikes on Aaron Judge. So far, look at this season is first in batting average, tied for second in homers, tied for third for RBIs, first in on base, first in slugging. Pretty much what else you can think he's first in. Inside ball 2. That's 6. Yeah, it's just not, following through and finishing. And the 2-0 by Cameron. That is lined out to left, and the Yankees are on the board. That didn't take long. That's home run number 24 for Aaron Judge on the year. And he just don't miss it. And now I got Cody Bellinger with nobody out here in the top of the first. And the first pitch. That first pitch, hanging breaking ball, no balls and a strike. Yeah, right in the nitro zone for a righty. And the 0-1. That's right outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. Chopped on the ground in second. Easy play for India for out number 2. Yep. Okay. What is up? This is SR Network. What is up? Now we got Anthony Volpe takes the first pitch in there at 94. No balls in a strike, just above the belt. So far, Volpe on the year in 63 games, slashing 244 with 8 homers, 37 runs batted in. And here's the 0-1. That's a bit high. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike on Volpe. And the 1-1. Chopped on the ground. That's a fair ball. Just inside the line, and Volpe's going for 2. And we'll slide in there safely. That's his 19th double of the year. What's going on, Fyro? Yeah, long time no see. Shit. I love it, though. But now we got Jazz Chisholm Jr. So far, missed a lot of time in 36 games, hitting 214 with 9 homers, 24 runs batted in. And the first pitch. That is chopped on the ground to second. Easy play for India for out number 3. So, the Yankees going to the bottom of the second with the 2-0 lead. And all that, while we get a chance, we can look at scores around Major League Baseball. If I can actually fucking hit the backspace on my keyboard, that would be great. Oh, well, my other keyboard, that is. Yeah, that is true. I'll give you that. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. 100%. But look at the scores around Major League Baseball. While we're in quick commercial, we have the Detroit holding a 2-1 lead going right now at the top of the 5th over the Baltimore. Cincinnati 1-0 over Cleveland. Potentially could add more with runners on the corners with 2 men gone. Boston up 2-0 over the Tampa Bay Rays. Phillies down 3-2 to the Cubs. 3-1 Washington. And still scoreless between Texas and Minnesota. And pretty much every other game's kind of getting started. Damn. Anyways, though, been a hell of a day. I would say. And also been a hot minute doing some MLB stuff, but hey, we're here. But coming back with the Royals, looking at the lineup, you have Jonathan India leading off, Bobby Witt Jr. playing short, hitting second, Michael Garcia, the third baseman, hitting third, Vinny Pasquantino, right now the current designated hitter, hitting fourth. Salvador Perez, right now playing first base, is hitting fifth. Marcana sixth. The rookie Jack Caglione hitting seventh. Then for me and Waters, and the first pitch is high. 1 ball, no strikes for Max Fried. So far in 13 starts and 8-1 record with a 1.78 ERA and 81 innings for Fried. So that is swung on a miss, even 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. That is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1 from Fried. That is swung and a miss. 2-2. And the 2-2. That is chopped off his foot. Foul. And here comes the 2-2 once more from Freed. That's inside. 3-2. And here comes the 3-2 pitch from Freed. That is swung on a miss. Strike 3. That is strikeout number 1 for Freed on the night. Look, yeah, Jason Ledge, Grisham in center, Bellinger in right. That's pretty much the outfield for the Yankees. From third to first, you have Chisholm, Volpe, DJ LeMahieu, and Goldschmidt. And then Austin Wells behind the dish. And the first pitch to Bobby Witt Jr. just misses at 97. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0. That is low in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0. That is swung and a miss. 2-1. And here comes the 2-1 from Freed. That is popped. It's going to find the seats. Evens count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the 2-2 pitch from Freed. That is chopped on the ground. Is short. Volpe has it. Throws across his body for out number 2. Here at the bottom of the first. So quick 2 outs for the Yankees defense over the Royals. Oh, Lordy. And the first pitch to Garcia. Big sweeper in there. No balls and a strike. And the 0-1. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here comes the 1-1 pitch from Freed. Chopped on the ground. There goes LeMahieu. And that's out number 3. Now we're on the top of the second. 1, 2, 3. Go the Royals. So no runs, no hits. No. So far, not bad. Not bad if you're a Yankees fan at this point here tonight. But hey, what can you do? But anyways, let me see something right here really quick, y'all. Anyways, though. Anyways, though. Oh my god. Damn. Oh, Cameron to kick it off with the first pitch. And it's in there. No balls on the strike. To Jason Dominguez, so far hitting right now 236 on the year with 6 homers, 25 runs batted in, and the 0-1. That is swung and a miss, 0-2. And here comes the 0-2 from Cameron. That is shot foul. And the 0-2. That's a bit high, 1-2. And the 1-2. That is popped up. Sure. So going to find no man's land. Who wants it? That's going to drop in for a base hit. Yeah, well, where there's a will, you find a way. You're gonna find find bit of real estate out there. So now we got DJ LeMahieu so far, a short sample size of 20 games, 258, 2 homers, 9 runs batted in. And the first pitch. That's a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And a little throw over. That's the first disengagement. And the 1-0. That's fouled off the hands. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a little time called here before the 1-1 pitch. And the 1-1. That's chopped on the ground. Cameron. Hey, easy play to first for out number 2. However, the runner does go up to second base on the advancement. And the first pitch to Wells. There you go. Said nope. Says the third base umpire. One that's now. And the 1-0. That is just close to the bottom of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. So for Wells in 55 games, hitting 221 with 10 homers, 36 runs batted in. And here comes the 1-1 from Cameron. That is popped up, and that's going to find, and that's going to be out of play by more than about 2 or 3 rows back. I mean, technically, he is the part owner of the Royals, so I mean, no shocker there. And the 1-2. Tap on the ground. Garcia will make the play for out number 3. Oh, wait a second. So, what do we call that? Is that a balk? What the fuck was that all about? Anyways, when they got Goldschmidt, that's in there. No balls in the strike to Goldschmidt, who's 0 for 1, grounded out back in the first. So it drops his batting average just about a point. And the 0-1, that's in there. 0-2. That was a freaking meat. That was a hanger. And the 2-2. That's fouled back. So holds 0-2. Oh my god. Dumb. Fucking. Man, 473 against lefties. And the 1-0-2, that is swung on a miss. So, Yankees go down. Go down scoreless. Bottom second we go. So no runs, 1 hit. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. Hmm. All right. Oh, my lord. And thinking about the Capital One. Got my elbow itches. Lord Almighty. Nope. So now we got Jack Caglione to lead it off the bottom of the second. Now still down 2-0 to the Yanks. Or sorry, that's Ferdinand Pasquantino. Apologies. And the first pitch. That is chopped. And that's going to be in no man's land. And Chisholm. And nope. And that's going to be an infield base hit for Ferdinand Pasquantino. That's going to be the lead-off base hit. So now we get the tying run with the first baseman Salvador Perez coming to the plate. Hey, look, that's an impressive play from Chisholm, but it was for naught. But so far for Perez, hitting 229 on the year. And the first pitch from Fried, that is to shallow center. Where is that? Is that going to fall for? That's going to drop in for a base hit. A back-to-back base hits go the Royals. I mean, yeah, should have came in automatically, but so now we got Marcana with an opportunity to hopefully drive some runs in for the Royals. Trying to at least get back into this one early. So far 5 for 18 career lifetime against Fried. And the first pitch. That's been in. So I don't know about that. That's 0-1, but it should be 1-0 because that's a little bit, a couple inches off the plate. Maybe an inch and a half at the most. And the 0-1. That is chopped on the second backhand. And nope, that's going to be quick fielder's choice. So the runner goes to third. So men on the corners, but less with one out. Now I got the rookie Jack Caglione. So Jack Caglione, so far 240 on the year on his short sample size of his rookie season. So see what the kid can do. He gets probably one of the best teams in the American League. And the first pitch is fouled. No balls and a strike. And the 0-1 to Cags. Swung and a miss. 0-2. Now, knowing Fried at this point, would not be surprised to see he bust out his bread and butter pitch, the curveball. And the 0-2. That is spiked in the dirt. No, 1 and 2. Oh, went with a sinker at 97. Shocker. Because, man, but then again, that's kind of not trying to be predictable. But hey. Yeah. And the 1-2. And a little quick throw over. And Max Ferrari so far tied for the most pickoffs with 5 this year. And the 1-2. That's in there. 2 and 2. That's a packed out crowd at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. And the 2-2. Chopped on the ground. And that's going to be the second RBI. And the Royals get on the board. And let's just put the ball in play, put that bitch in play. And the runner moves up to second on the play. Now I got, for me, so far hitting 255 on the year. And the first pitch. Takes for first pitch high. 1 ball, no strikes. That's high, 2-0. And the 2-0. Swings and misses, 2 and 1. And the 2-1 pitch. It's chopped on the ground. Little number. That'll be out number 3. So, Royals get 1 on the board. And we're going to the top of the third. It's 2-1 Yankees. Ooh. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. Hmm. Anyways, though, All right.
Or you can do it online at Royals.com/5050. And that's from now until the sixth inning of Sunday's game against the A's. Support the Royals Foundation, and you can win big for a good cause. We've had a pot of over $100,000 over the last 3 homestands. Folks, thank you for your participation.
And the first pitch is a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Should look like a strike to me, but hey. So far, walked in his first plate appearance, and also scored a run back in the first as well, off the Judge home run. And the 1-0, that's same spot. Now it's 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 in there, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And we get time called by Grisham. And the 1-2. That is swung on a miss. Strike 3. I mean, look like a little half-ass swing. Yep, threw a fucking longest home run of the season. The first pitch is low. 1 ball, no strikes in the dirt. And that's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike at the knees. Now it's in there 1-2. And the 1-2. That is swung on a miss. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Noah Cameron.
Look at that. How about that there? That little spike curve right under his bat. Excellent finish.
I gotta love it. And now the first pitch to Bellinger. Takes the first pitch, breaking ball. No balls, 1 strike. It was 0 for 1. Ground him out back in the first. And the 0-1. That's a bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a bit low. 1 ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. And 2-1 from Cameron. That's chopped on the ground. Foul. Now he uses the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Yes, he did. No, is it? I don't know about that. I think you went. But however, now the count now runs full. And that is popped down the right field line, and that's going to find the seats. Still holds 3 balls, 2 strikes on Cody Bellinger.
At first pitch, cars were still lined up eastbound on I-70, which would tell you that there will be a rather large walk-up crowd here tonight.
And the 3-2. That has popped up, and it's going to find the seats once again. Still holds 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Anticipating something around 30,000 here tonight. Pitch number 8.
And the 3-2. Chopped on the ground. Easy play for Garcia for out number 3. Bottom 3 we go. 1, 2, 3. Go the Yankees. So good inning that time for out number 3. Ooh. Ooh. Anyways. Oh. Anyways, though, but shout out to my boy Pyro who was in here earlier. Well, things Roy for his Royals. All right, bottom 3rd we go. The first pitch to Waters is it just misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. So far, 273 on the year. And the 1-0. That's low, 2-0. And here comes the 2-0 pitch. That's chopped. Another number. A nice dugout by Goldschmidt for out number 1. So 1 away here in the bottom of the 3rd. And see Michael Massey got placed on the 10-day IL with the left ankle sprain. Retroactive to June 8th. So far, 202 average in 56 games in 2025. 4th MLB season. 242 average in his first 3 seasons. And the first pitch to India is inside. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 to India. Tapped on the ground is short. Volpe with a couple of hops for out number 2. Now we got Bobby Witt Jr., who's 0 for 1 tonight. And the first pitch. Takes the first pitch in there at 95 or 96 for strike 1. And the 0-1. That is a line drive foul off the netting. 0-2. And the 0-2. That is high 1-2. All right. So we're doing 345 hours of a 7-game hitting streak for Bobby Witt Jr. And now it's time for the 1-2. That's high 2-2. And the 0-2-2 once again. That's off the hands. To straight away left, and then it's going to be caught by Dominguez for out number 3. So 1-2-3, go the Royals. Top 4 we go. Still a 2-1 ball game here in Kansas City.
Fans, because a lot of my followers are baseball fans. So it's nice to interact with them on a topic that's not baseball. A lot of people seem to rally around that. I mean, who doesn't love good food?
Okie dokie. Yeah.
That's why our food comes in personalized portions. Because a dog at a healthy weight can live longer and longer life. With aggressive style, movement performance, the Arturo Trail Bike family of tires are ready for our next adventure. The Trail Bike team features a race-winning tread pattern and stylish aggressive sidewalk with cuts to any terrain. Wherever the road ends, more adventure begins with Arturo tires. Discover the full Arturo family of tires at Arturo.com. Following their last home game June 1st against Detroit, the outfield was stripped of the cold season bluegrass and replaced by warm season Bermuda grass. That last bit of sod installed here just a few days ago on Friday. It came in on a truck from North Carolina. Talking to head groundskeeper Trevor Vance, he said that St. Louis was really a guinea pig for the Royals. They have this grass on their infield and outfield. Sort of the Dodgers, by the way, but climate-wise.
And the first pitch from Cameron takes a pitch. Damn, a looping curveball for strike 1. And to Anthony Volpe, who doubled his first time up back in the first. And the 0-1, that is a excuse me swing. 0-2. And the 0-2. That is swung and a miss, strike 3. That is strikeout number 4 for Noah Cameron. Mm-mm-mm. And the first pitch to Chisholm. Swings and misses with a curveball. No balls on the strike. 84 on the curveball. And the 0-1. That's in there. 93. 0-2. That spiked into the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Chisholm, who's 0 for 1, grounded out back his first time up back in the first. And the 1-2. That's fouled off. Still holds 1-2. And the 1-2 to Chisholm. That's popped up to straight away right. There goes Caglione. Will make the catch for out number 2. So 2 away here at the top of the 4th. The first pitch been inside. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0. That is swung and miss. 1-1. And the 1-1 to Dominguez. That's chop foul. 1-2. So now Dominguez 1 for 1. And single back in the second. Bumps his average back up to 240. And the 1-2. That's in the dirt. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Jason Dominguez. And 2-2. Low 3-2. And the 3-2. That's foul. Popped up. Try to. And that's going to drop again for the same time the first time. Fine real estate for his second hit of the night. But twice in the game, that's unheard of. And the first pitch, that's in there. No balls on the strike. It was 0 for 1. And the 0-1. That's lined out to center. That's going to fall in for a base hit. So back-to-back base hit go to the Yankees. That's low. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 to Wells. That's in there. It was the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 2-1. That's fouled back 2-2. That's fouled up. And so hold 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yep. And we had a late time call by Wells. And that's low. 3-2. And the 3-2. And Wells fouls it back. Still holds 3-2.
In addition to just being good hitters, his offense always seems to be top of the league in these categories. A low chase rate and a high walk rate.
That's fouled off again. Still holds 3-2. So now time again for the 3-2 pitch. And the 3-2. And Wells to straightaway right. Cags looking, and that is at the wall. That is gone. Well, already a 5-1. Yankees lead over the over the Royals. Or it almost waited. I don't know why the fuck I almost went to say White Sox. And yeah, right down the middle, and you can't miss it. So now, I mean, at this point, you would definitely have to get freaking bullpen action up.
This is the fourth game in the Royals and Yankees this year. This is the first time the Yankees have scored more than 4 runs. You go to Yankee Stadium and you hold the Yankees to 4 runs in all 3 games of the series. You figure you're going to win at least one of those games. The Royals did just that, but the Royals in one game scored 1 run, other game 2 runs, and the last game 3 runs.
And Goldschmidt's just straight away center. And that's going to do it. So now going to go to the bottom of the 4th. Now the Royals.
First 5 starts.
I want to ask you about food. What's something that you have to eat to be a judge?
Good chefs in New York. They've been cooking up some nice chopped cheeses, and that kind of it gets to, yeah. I don't know if I should tell the kids that they should be eating cheese before a game.
Before the game, probably steak. What I
Oh.
get steak, no bacon, no bacon, no bacon, no bacon, straight protein. Yeah. The alpha dog, closers, right?
All right.
One of the most unsung great players in the game.
Ah, shit. I did not mean to do that. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Lordy.
From your favorite major league team, legend, and player. Each item be authenticated to ensure the item shipped directly to your home is the real deal. Want a piece of the game?
Oh,
Visit
God, dude.
auctions.ml.
Whew. Oh, we're right back. Oh. Alrighty. So now we got Michael Garcia to lead it off. Down 4. And the first pitch from Fried is about outside. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0. That is a bit high. 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 to Garcia. And he clipped the outside corner. No, 2 balls and a strike. And I think Garcia disagrees on the call. That's foul back. 2-2. That's outside 3-2. And the 3-2 to Garcia. That's popped up behind the and be caught by Volpe for out number 1. Now I got Pasquantino.
The Home Depot's getting it done. And this is what he has done to earn American League Player of the Week. Off tripping at 13 hits, 2 home runs, 7.
And that's popped up. And behind the third base bag, Chisholm into foul territory. Will make the catch. Boy, that was kind of carrying a little bit further into foul territory for out number 2. And now we got Salvador Perez. And he's 1 for 1, single back in the second. And the first pitch from Fried. That's been outside. 1 ball, no strikes. That is swung and a miss at 95. 1 ball, 1 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch. And that's gonna foul. Now it's 1-2. And it's just got a piece. Still holds it 1-2. And chopped down to third. That's just an easy play for Chisholm for out number 3. Top of the 5th we go. Ugh. Mm-mm-mm. Lord almighty. Oh, top five we go.
Tickets for hot dogs, sports and one parking pass. Sunday. And one heads up, man, they're right behind you. How long it take? Having fun.
Cameron to start the top of the fifth. Right now, a little bit shaky start. That's in there. No balls on the strike.
Judges home run in the first, and then Cameron struck him out his second time up.
That's in there. 0 2.
Last time up, that last swing, he took another water swing.
And the 0 2. That's fouled back. 0 2 still.
First time up.
That's in the dirt. 1 2. That's a nice little play for India for out number 1. Now got Aaron Judge, who's 1 for 2. And looking back at the first inning, he went 469 feet. Just, if you knew that was going, you could tell like the outfields were not even fucking moving.
There you go. 16 of his 24 home runs have been on the fastball. Stadium, and then he was hitting. Series was over. Well, that opened up that quite a bit. 2 months later.
And now the 1 2 to Judge. And did he go? No, he did not, says the first base umpire.
With 1 RBI. Royals really pitched the Yankees well, period. The Yankees won 3 games in that series by 4 runs.
Yeah, it's in there. Strike out number 5. Second time he's got Cameron's gotten Judge in this ball game.
Keep the changers down, the breaking balls. And, you know, slow enough you could reach it. Changes got him off balance. Well done. You got Jeff once, Steve Cameron's out got twice.
Now we got 1 on a Bellinger. Swings and misses, evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike.
And then Dominguez blew the signal. The May he was flying the signal to center field. And then on the 9th pitch,
That's fouled off. 1 2.
just kept carrying and carrying and landed in one home run, 3-run home run.
That is swung on a miss. Strike 3. Strikeout number 6. And that we're going to the bottom of the 5th. No runs, no hits, no man gone. Mm-mm. Oh, Lordy. And the first pitch in there, no balls and a strike. That's about and Canada skies the shallow left right. And No Man's Land will make the catch for out number 1. And the first pitch to Cags and misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0. And that's lined up to Jazz for out number 2. That is really unfortunate. That's low. 1 ball, no strikes. That's foul back. 1-2. That's outside. 2-2. That's foul back. Still holds 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that is going to line in for a base hit. And shot foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. And swung and a miss. 1 and 2. And the 1-2. That's foul back. Still holds 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's in there. Called strike 3. Backdoor curveball gets Waters looking. Well, and that's the end of the 5th. Top 6 we go. Oh, my Lord. And Cameron back out to start the 6th. And despite giving up the 5 runs. So far, 5 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 6 Ks, and 1 walk. Not a bad start. And the first pitch to Volpe, chopped on the ground, foul.
Double up the right field line in the first inning. Struck out on a slider in the 4th.
That is high, 2-0. And 1 for 2. Goes for Volpe. And the pitch. That's low, 2-1. And I got Clark now warming up in the pen for the Royals.
And
that's foul back, 2-2. And the 1-2-2. That's chopped on the ground. Up the and spins nice digging out from Perez for out number 1 here in the top of the 6th. I love it. See, the first pitch to the Jazz misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's fouled back. Evens count 1-1.
Talking about Bobby and Aaron Judge, focused on the two of them when we were in New York. 1, 2, the American League MVP voting last year. But we just showed you Aaron Judge a match before Bobby rubbed it out.
And the 1-1. And the Jazz, that's over Cactus' head, and that's going in there for extra bases. So it'll be a 1-out double for Jazz Chisholm here in the top of the 6th. Ah, fuck, my eyes itchy like a bitch. Oh my god.
Smart hitter, but he's not jacking around on the bench in a 5-1 game. He's watching Noah Cameron's every move. That's right. He's a real pro. And now Jason Dominguez, who's hit a couple of long wedges out into right field in his 2 at-bats.
That's missed inside. 2 balls, no strikes. God damn it, can my eyes stop fucking itching? God damn. Oh, Lord. As far as there's one. That is 1-1 from Jason Dominguez, who is 2 for 2 with 2 of those blue hits, which it's kind of hard to do.
The first time as a big leaguer, Noah Cameron throws his 100th pitch.
And pitch number 100 is a bit high. 2 balls and a strike to Jason Dominguez. And that's high, 3-1.
Oh, he likes to right down fighters. Not just on his glove there, that's sewn in his glove, but in his helmet he has number 1, see the ball. Number 2, stay loose. Number 3, be on time. Those are the 3 things he wants to do when he hits.
And nice little ground out to third for out number 2.
Contreras out after 102 pitches, and a right-hand batter coming up. So Noah gives up more than 1 run for the first time, but he finishes strong as he retired 6 of the last 7 and parts for the run with 2nd and 2 down to the 6th.
It looks like we got a pitching change. Hold up. There we go. Hmm. All right, so okay, we do have a pitching change. There we go. Ugh, Lord Almighty.
your own brisket here?
Yep. 5 runs in 5 2/3 innings. He's responsible for the runner at
So
second
5
base.
2/3 innings, 7 runs, 5 hits, 6 Ks, 1 walk.
You know what? You're going to make mistakes. You're human. You can't execute every single pitch every time out. This kid still, I was impressed that he stayed in the game. He was able to complete his game plan and struck Judge out twice after the homer.
Now we got Taylor Clark in his 13th ball game with a 1-on-1 record with a 1.29 ERA. And the first pitch just misses outside, 1 ball, no strikes to DJ LeMahieu. I mean, a time called by LeMahieu. And the 1-0. And it's in there, 1-1. And the 1-1, that is low, 2-1. And that's fouled back. Evens count 2-2.
I said that hanging change up to Wells, and then the other one he'd like to have back was the 4-pitch walk to Grisham. 2 batters into the game tonight, right in front of Judge's home run. That was a mistake, but he didn't walk anyone else after that. Chisholm goes to third. Freddie's throw.
And throws not in time. That's a stolen base. Hmm.
With 2 outs.
And then just off the heel of the glove of Markel Garcia. Yeah. That's the 10th stolen base of the year for Jazz Chisholm.
Sliding runners with concussions are running into the knees of the fielder. That happens more than you think. Yeah, he certainly got his bell rung. Yeah, and it looked like Garcia got a little bit of his glove on that ball before it hit him. If it hits him squarely, that's a problem. And also looking at Chisholm's thumb, too. So there was a lot going on with that play at third base. Plays hard.
Yeah.
So that's what happens.
Counts now 3-2.
So put his helmet back on. Foul ball. Standing up close. He's sweating. He still has to put his helmet back on.
And 3-2. That's fouled back. Hmm.
So I don't know. That's just Jazz Chisholm being Jazz Chisholm. Both eyes on him.
And here comes the 3-2 again to LeMahieu. That is low, ball 4, and that's going to put the runners in the corners. Now with Austin Wells, who hit a 3-run homer his last time up.
That's a changeup that was a mistake. He moved there and just stuck it over Jax. Just a second, get this kid there. Third last year for American League Rookie of the Year. Yeah, that what you say?
And the first pitch, that is low, 1 ball, no strikes.
That part of the field that attracted the Yankees to him. Left-hand hitting catcher. He's hit a couple of Yankee Stadium home runs against the Royals.
And the 1-0. That's in there, 1-1.
Before he hit the home run, I just had a feeling that was going to be one of the circling scorecard moments.
And the 1-1 in there, 1-2. That time at 96 on the corner. That's just straight up paint. Can't really do much with that. And the 1-2. That's foul back. Still holds 1 ball, 2 strikes.
His teammate won it, Luis Heel. And then Colton Cowser of the Orioles finished second. And then Austin Wells.
And the 1-2. Inside, 2-2. It's fouled off down the left field line. Finds the seats. Still holds 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's thrown 65 pitches over 5 innings. So that's not a big number, but long innings like this, a lot of time in between innings. It's with how long you're going to run a guy out there. And bullpen has been worn out.
That's outside ball 3. And LeMahieu will be off and running on this pitch.
It's not the starting rotation as a whole that has been pitching a lot of innings this year. So if Wells wants to foul off 5 more and make this inning go longer, yeah, no, I like it. They want to make it out. Yeah, let's hope. Hope. Start making some pitches in the middle, but so far even pretty stingy there. We only got 3 hits off.
And that's fouled back. Still holds 3-2 once more from Austin Wells.
Stuff look good. What are the hitters talking? The catcher,
Oh.
focus on how many times they go up and down in between innings, how long they have to wait in between.
And 3-2. That's fouled once again.
Mike Swanson's all over it. It's his 7th foul ball tonight. He homered in a 9-pitch at bat with Noah Cameron in the 4th inning. This is the 10th pitch of this at bat.
And Wells lines it down the right field line. That's going to be fun. Yeah, 1 run score. And 2 runs will score. Oh, my Lord. Damn, already 5 runs batted in tonight for Austin Wells. And just snuck it down the, just kept it fair.
That's his second career. 5 RBI. One of those runs was charged to Noah Cameron.
Now the first pitch. That's in there. 95 at the knees. No balls and a strike to Goldschmidt, who was 0 for 3. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Paul Goldschmidt is 0 for 3.
And the 1-1. That's fouled back. 1-2.
Austin Wells again. Well, why? He has had 8 games in his career. He's had 4 or more RBIs. 3 of them have come against the Royals. Yeah, it seems to me like this guy just never makes it out. Great at bats tonight.
And that's low and outside. 2-2. Oh my God.
Drives it through with 2 outs.
That's tapped on the ground. That's gonna be a no man's land. That's gonna be an infield base hit.
Wells goes to third. The inning continues. That's what you want. You want soft contact. You want to induce that, but you know,
They just found a soft spot.
Hits, in the outfield. You tell there's good pitching. Well, there's a lot of those. A lot of toppers. A lot of looping fly balls that drop. Balls aren't hit squarely. Here's a message from your local Kansas City Honda dealers.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. Visit your local Kansas City Honda dealers today.
Next time I hit a golf ball like Goldschmidt, just hit that ground ball, I'm just going to start running. I'm not going to help my score, but I'll take the infield hit. You better believe it. Those are golden.
And a quick throw over. That's 1.
Royals pitchers have only walked 2, which is an accomplishment when you're facing the Yankees. But both of those walks have come around to score.
That's low.
Grisham walked on 4 straight pitches with 1 out in the first inning. It was right in front of Aaron Judge's home run to the top of the Royals
speaking
Hall
of
Fame
which,
on the fly.
now I'm going to say this because I know that I haven't done this in a while. That's in there for a cold strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's say if Trent does get on for Judge, and if Judge, oh God, that's just way. Oh boy, that's something that I don't hardly ever do mercy rolls, but this, it's going to get to the point where I might have to. I mean, I get we're in the 6th, but the way that the score has gone is not the greatest. Freaking terrible. Now the count's now 2-1. And the pitch from Clark. That's an excuse me swing. Evens the count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Because right now it's Judge waiting on deck to really blow this game open, pending if Christian does get on. And the 2-2. That's fouled back.
Clark has thrown 27 pitches, and he has allowed 9 foul balls.
And that is going to dump in for a base hit. Another run scores. Oh, for the love of all that is holy. That Gresham now makes it 8-1. Yeah. Yep. Now, if fucking Judge goes yard, that is going to do it for me. Oh, and just we're at the red field line. That's a fair ball, and that's another run scores. Jesus Christ, and Judge.
The only Yankee who's not batted.
And for Bellinger. Well, but
Number 1,000 for
oh, well, that being said, I'm gonna fucking call it here because this is terrible. Oh my god, dude. I expected something good, but I didn't expect something like this shit to fucking happen. Because, like I said, my luck at sometimes would try to find things. Games are good, yeah. But appreciate everyone coming in. If you guys need to make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I am out of here, y'all.